Mouse, and this is the Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess walking. Today, we are going to be taking you to the Hidden Village and helping Illia restore her memory.
Okay, I can't keep that up. Anyways, this is Noah again doing the Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. We just finished up the Temple of Time boss, and as this guy is explaining, the Dominion Rod no longer has its power outside of the temple ruins, because when we're inside the temple, we are back quite a bit in time. Now that we're outside and back in Hyrule, we're in the original time that Link is from, and the Dominion Rod no longer has its magical ability. So we're going to do a couple things in this chapter. First of all, we're going to return to Kakariko, talk with Iilia, who is our childhood friend growing up. She's the one at the beginning of the game who got clubbed with you. That's my alarm to wake me up at 9:15 p.m. I'm tired. But yeah, we're going to help her restore her memory, because she lost her memory when she got beaten across the head of a club. I don't know how you did, and you must have a thicker skull than her. And then we're going to gain access to the Hidden Village, which many speculate, and it's kind of obvious, that the Hidden Village used to be Kakariko Village in Ocarina of Time. Now if you go into this house, all the Gorons that we saw earlier are gathered around. This is the big guy that we fought with, and this is the Elder. And he is going to suggest that we go to Castle Town and talk with Telma's friend and Telma. Shad's down in the basement, and we're not going to talk to him because there's nothing that he says that's important or vital to what we need to do. So we're going to ignore that part of the advice and just go talk to Telma with Renato's letter. To go ahead and exit out of the house, I'm eating some Outback Steakhouse bread. It's delicious. I'm going to be getting myself a new mic here soon. I'm not happy with the quality of the audio that I've had in some of these videos, so I have ordered a new mic, and it will be on the way, hopefully by next week, by the end of next week, probably after shipping and everything. So go ahead and just warp to Castle Town, be a lot quicker. You want to walk there? That's up to you, but I'm not going to at the moment. Alright, now we're here to go ahead and transform back into a Link form and get another delivery from the postman. Now he was waiting there for you, as he always is, so he must have seen you just transform out of the Link form. There's no way he missed that, because as soon as I took a step forward, he saw me and came running. So I don't know why he's not freaking out right now. It won't let you transform or warp away in front of people because it might scare him, but I guess this guy doesn't get scared, and he's an exception to the rule. So this return to Telma's bar. It's the same area that we've been to several times. We went there to help the young Zora Prince, and we went there to try and sneak into Hyrule Castle earlier. And we always go back there to get new map locations after every dungeon whenever there's something else that needs to be completed. I always take this wrong turn. I take the first right instead of the second. And smack my face into the wall. Alright, and she's going to ask you how Ilia is doing. So, go ahead and show her the letter that we got from Renato. I like how she's somehow reading the letter while it's in your hand unopened up. Interesting little thing. And this video is sort of like a running back and forth, kind of like a item trading sequence. We get the letter, and then we get an invoice, and then we're going to get something else, and something else. So, we are now going to try and find the doctor of the castle market. It's a crazy old dude. He looks like a goblin from Lord of the Rings. And he's just back up this way, so go and take that area that I started to go down when I first came in here and follow that to the end. Surprised I can navigate my way around this place since I haven't played this game in so many years. And his place is that one at the very end on the right. So go ahead and enter it. And that's him. This crazy looking guy. Little creeper with the big glasses. So show him your invoice. And he doesn't really want to help. He's apparently lost some stuff that we need. So what we're going to have to do is find that wooden statue that he is talking about. And he's talking about the smell of medicine. So whenever there's something that smells, we have to transform into Wolfling. It wants to let me push the box instead of climbing it. There we go. And push the box and you'll see that there's a spilt pile of something, so go ahead and sniff it and learn this new scent, and it's the scent of the medicine that he was referring to that he apparently spilled on the statue at some point. I won't let you exit the house in Wolf Link form, so you're going to have to transform back into Link form. And this is really cumbersome, and they kind of overlooked this when designing the game because you cannot transform back into Wolfling form right here in front of everybody, but you need to be back in Wolfling form. So what they're going to make you have to do is exit the entire market, turn into Wolfling, then go right back in there again. They probably should have just let you exit the house as Wolfling, seeing that you had to be in that form. Anyways, just go back in there, press X to go into your senses mode, and then just follow the path of the smell of the medicine. Same thing that we've done a couple of times, locating the reek fish through Snow Peak and the scent of the boys back at the beginning of the game. That was a while ago. Thinking back on that, it's taken me quite a while to do this walkthrough, unfortunately. I haven't been 21 years old, working full-time, running your own business, going to college full-time as well, and having a girlfriend. Takes you a while to get stuff done that really shouldn't take you that long. But it'll lead you right to this cat. It'll let you know that she had the wooden statue, but it got stolen from her after she stole it. And she says that we need to head down and wait for the dog beasts, as she calls them, to come out. And they only come out at night, and they are only at the southern exit of Castletown, so make sure you head out the southern way, otherwise you're not going to see them. And I'll take you to Hyrule Field, of course. And here in a second I'm going to speed things up, as it's daytime and it needs to be nighttime, so I'm going to speed this up This took me several minutes of waiting, but as you can already see and hear, I sped it up quite a bit because I did not feel like waiting through this entire thing. I don't really have a whole lot to say. I can add commentary to my spinning around in circles. I recommend that you all take a nap throughout this part, come back. As you can see, it's starting to get dark. And just starting to get dark isn't dark enough. It has to be full on nighttime for this. So if you're out here waiting and noticing that the guys are not coming out, don't worry, it's just because you haven't waited long enough. What I do like about this game is that you can see the sun up in the sky dropping and everything, going down into nighttime. It's cool that video games are able to be that advanced. In fact, when I was first born, you couldn't have that ability. Ocarina of Time barely had night and day. It just kind of like got dark all of a sudden and it didn't slowly transform into it. Right, and then it's about nighttime now, so head out to the mill and all these dog skeletal beasts will come out. I take them all out in one quick move. If you hold down the B button to target all of them, you can get them all at once. Otherwise, you just need to fight them off. Gotta get rid of these rupees out of the way. And with that, the wooden statue will bounce out. I don't know what a skeletal dog would want with a statue, but they did. So now we have reclaimed that. So again, we've done Renato's letter, the invoice for the doctor, and now we have the wooden statue. So we're going to warp back to Kakariko Village.
Was if my country.
Right, and head back inside to talk to everybody. You have to show the wooden statue to Iilia. The idea behind this is that giving her something that was hers, she will slowly begin to regain her memory. So yeah, just equip it and show it to her. She levitates it with her magical powers that she's never presented before. And what they're talking about here, she said that she was kind of held somewhere and they gave her that statue in an area and that lady was unable to get out. And they're talking about the hidden village, which I was talking about earlier. Hidden village is again Kakariko Village of the old time of Ocarina of Time. Unfortunately, that area is backed up and kind of hard to access right now. He suggests taking the bridge of Eldon, which as you'll see in just a second, that's not quite possible for me at the moment. But his friend, the giant patriarch Goron, is going to meet us at the hidden village to help us gain access because it has been blocked off. So go ahead, I'm going to show you right here what's going on. If you have gotten the bridge piece from the desert, you will be able to warp here. Right now I am not able to do that, so I'm going to take the long way. I am going to be getting the bridge piece in the next two videos. 2 videos from now I do get the bridge piece, but now I don't have it, so I'm going to be taking the long way. If you want to get it now, you can. There's no reason I haven't gotten it now. I just did it in a different order. All you have to do is warp to the desert, the bottom southwest, if you're playing the Twilight, or the GameCube version of Twilight Princess, and then just walk right behind where you land, and then you're able to warp that bridge piece right to the bridge of Eldon. So for us, we're going to be taking the horse route. And again, I've sped this up because Hyrule Field is quite large, and it took several minutes of going around. But Epona is Shore 1 Fast Course, or Epona if you guys like to pronounce her name that way. And I don't think there's any canon way of doing so, no confirmed pronunciations at the time. I know I've had a bunch of people get on my case about how I pronounce things over at Nimbuzz, especially Ocarina. But for the record, all of the commercials recently have it pronounced like Ocarina. It's not Ocarina, it's Ocarina. So I was right, and you were wrong. Bam. Now I'm gonna have somebody post a video and I'm like, nope, this is how it's pronounced. If they do, whatever. I don't care that much. I'm not that much of a nerd that I care about every pronunciation to every little thing inside of a Zelda game. All I'm here trying to do is show you guys how to beat it. Yeah, we're almost there. Again, it's in the top right corner, and we had to go all the way around to the left, to the top left, and then back to the top right. And we're here. Right in just a second. Alright, just go ahead and get off of Epona. About right now. The guy takes a cheap shot at me and shoots me twice as I'm climbing off my horse. But when we get up here, there's a entrance way. I was gonna take out these guys. There's an entrance way in the wall to the right of where we were heading. It's right there. You climb up there, the giant Goron will be waiting for us, and he'll punch a hole into it, and that will lead us to the hidden village. The next segment will take us through the hidden village as I clear it out of all the monsters that have inhabited old Kakariko. So guys, don't forget to subscribe, check out my other videos, and like and comment hopefully. Hopefully you all enjoy this, and I've had fun doing it for you all. Thanks.
Thank you.